Naomi Osaka and Meghan Markle valuing mental health, self-worth. Meghan, Serena, and Naomi are role models for many young women of color. Their excellence has led to on the court, in boardrooms and in business. This achievement is perceived as a threat. Mental health matters, therefore Naomi decided to forgo all media availabilities at the French Open 2021. Deciding not to subject herself to people that doubt her. Naomi cited a perceived disregard for the mental health of athletes during post-match press conferences as the catalyst. She was heavily fined for the action, which drew comparisons with the treatment of the Duchess of Sussex by the British press. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex are known for their impact-driven work, creating Archwell Audio to produce inspirational and informative programming. During their Christmas special in 2020, Meghan and Harry interviewed Naomi Osaka, the three-time Grand Slam tennis champion. Harry and Meghan have used their light to illuminate the problems of inequality and structural racism, sharing their commitment to work on internet policy and culture that are accelerating racial, gender, and economic inequity. The digital landscape is unwell, and companies have to reconsider their role in funding and supporting online platforms that have contributed to, stoked, and created the conditions for a crisis of hate, a crisis of health, and a crisis of truth. Naomi, like Meghan, believes Black Lives Matter. Meghan and Naomi are both unapologetic and uncompromising in their support for racial equity and justice. Speaking to the graduating class of 2020 at her high school, Meghan reiterated that George Floyd's life mattered. Naomi is outspoken and has attended Black Lives Matter protests. Naomi wore face masks bearing the names of black people killed by police to her tennis matches, keeping their memory and the demand for justice alive.
I remember being a young girl watching TV and seeing what was happening in the world, and frankly often feeling despair. Because when you continue and constantly see and hear negativity, it can be overwhelming. You can feel powerless and lost. You can feel different, confused, or like you don't belong. And I'm sure that there's a young girl or boy watching this and maybe thinking the exact same thing. So this is for you. In a world that can seem so aggressive, confrontational, and dangerous, you should know that you have the power to change it. Because whether you're here in South Africa, at home in the UK or the US, or around the world, you actually have the power within you to change things, and that begins with how you connect to others. I have learned from the people I've met here that whether it's about society's expectations of masculinity or femininity, or how we divide ourselves by race, or faith, or class, or status, everyone has value, and everyone deserves to be heard and respected. And if you live your life in that way, your generation will start to value each other in ways the rest of us have not yet been able to do so.
Naomi stands on the shoulders of giants. Fellow greatest of all-time tennis champion and self-made multi-millionaire turned venture capitalist, Serena Williams. She is changing the world of venture capital by funding women-led or minority-led companies. Serena Ventures backs inspirational entrepreneurs with funding, and helping them to win both in the boardroom and in life. Economic equality is essential among the classes, genders, and races. Brands are lining up to work with Naomi. She is selective of the brands that she partners with. Naomi makes sure that their values align with her own. Naomi insists in being involved in the creative and/or design process. She has to strongly believe in the product. Naomi makes sure that she meets the people in charge and assesses the vibe with them. Osaka has partnered brands from HR software Workday to watches Tag Heuer, denim maker Levi to high fashion, Louis Vuitton. 8 figures annual deal with Nike. Deals with heavy equity components Hyperease, Body Armor. Fast casual restaurant chain Sweetgreen revealed Osaka as its first athlete ambassador. She is also an investor in the company. Serena Williams was the athlete trendsetter who wanted to be in the infrastructure, to be the brand, instead of just being the face. In 2014, she launched Serena Ventures with the mission of giving opportunities to founders across an array of industries, investing in companies that embrace diverse leadership, individual empowerment, creativity, and opportunity. At the Cayman Alternative Investment Summit in 2016, Meghan emphasized the role of men in achieving true gender parity in business and investment banking. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Also, if you have not already subscribed to the Duchess of Impact channel, subscribe to it, and don't forget to hit that bell icon, so you never miss any updates.